Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. Today I've got a 2016 Sequoia Limited to show you.
All right, so Sequoia Limited, this is an awesome rig. It's exactly the way you want it. Low kilometers, clean car proof. There is one glass claim, so they replaced the windshield on insurance. But other than that, no accidents, no insurance claims other than that one. Awesome vehicle. The Limited has the bench inside there. Other than that, it's pretty well equipped. First thing you're gonna notice in the back is you do have the hitch and wiring that comes factory with this guy. So you're gonna have your 4-pin on this side and your 7-pin on this side with the hitch set up. You have your backup sensors as well. I've got a key to be able to undo the hitch, or the tailgate, sorry. So I can open up the tailgate. The nice thing about the Sequoia is I can do this manually as well. I don't have to wait for that. I can actually just throw it open and shut it. A lot of the times with the power ones, you have to always use that. This one you don't. Now, the nice thing about a full-size SUV is you can pretty much fit, I'd say, maybe 6 hockey bags back there. Nice open space, lots of storage. When you do have these seats up, the storage underneath here, cup holders. You do have the visor or the window shades on both sides here as well. And then you'll notice you do have power lift, so you can lift these things up without having to get back there. So super nice option. And then you'll have your child seat anchor right there. So you can fit 4 triple harnessed child seats in here, and then the 2 on the side, you just have to use it. So you can fit 6 if you had to. So I can press this button, or I can just slam it. In this case, I'll just shut it. Other than the glass claim, I've walked through this guy and tried and find even a chip on it. I can't find a chip, a nick, or a scratch on it. It is in extremely good shape. 20-inch tires. And again, you got crossbars. That was an after the fact piece, so crossbars up there as well. Again, that chrome accent on the Blizzard Pearl is a nice option. You have headlight washers as well. I'll show you how that works on the inside. Fog lights. We'll jump into the back seat and I'll show you a couple of the features in this guy. It makes it real nice, especially the Limited. And why a lot of people go with this one is you get the full thoroughfare here. So you get 3 seats with child seat anchors all the way through. So triple anchor on the back on here all the way through. And of course you've got your fold down piece. One of the nice things is when you toss these seats down, there's a huge space back there. Really nice feature. If I jump in here, you do have your climate control setting for the back as well, plus cup holders at the bottom. Again, super clean all the way through. I can't find even a scratch on the interior. Then you do have those visors, the sunshades as well on the sides here. Jump into the driver's seat. Right from the get-go, you're gonna notice you have a little storage space right there. Change and things, automatic windows, your power doors, and then your lockout button to keep the jerks in the back from messing with it. You do have your memory seats as well. That's a nice option. Again, lots of space down there for storage. And then you do have a lot of different ways to make sure this seat is super comfortable. So this is gonna be your lumbar, and then this piece extends this guy out, making sure that you do have that proper foot storage there. So again, lots of ways to make sure the seat's good. And if you take a peek at this thing, again, like I said, this thing is in incredible shape. There's not a crack or a scratch, or even on the leather. Throughout the inside. On this side here, you're gonna have a couple fun things. You're gonna have your foldable mirrors, so when you come into a parking stall, you can fold your mirrors away. You've got your blind spot monitors. If you hear that click, that means it's gonna stay on, where this one doesn't. It just does. And then you've got your headlight washers, reverse tilt. So if I click that one on as well, when I back up, the mirrors will reverse for me. You'll notice you have power telescoping steering wheel here as well. We'll jump in and run through some more of the options. So I'm jumping a full-size SUV. The first thing you're gonna notice is how big these things are. One of the nice pieces is when you shoulder check, you can still see a ton out there. There's not really any blind spots throughout. Awesome vehicle. And again, I've said it a couple times here, but I can't even find a scratch on this guy. It's incredible shape. We'll start off with this section here. This is going to be your center, information center. I can roll through that information. I've got my modes where I can swap through my stereo. So again, if I want to go to AM, FM, satellite, CD player, all right there. Of course, volume control on this side. And then again, my pick up my phone, hang up my phone, call people, and then use the voice command all the way through. Cruise control underneath. Back window rolls back. What's one of my favorite pieces is this whole back window rolls down. The Tundra, the 4Runner, and all that. The back window comes down. Traction control settings right there. If I open this guy up, You get lots of space in there with a 12-volt charger. Again, a nice leather wrapped steering on the top. Storage space, these are definitely big enough for an Nalgene. You can fit 2 Nalgenes in there. There's a sneaky little storage space underneath there. I don't know what you jam in there, newspaper or something like that. Pop that back in, one-handed like this, all the way there. So again, your tow haul mode, you're going to have kind of a locking in your hubs. This is a lock in the 4-wheel drive. If you're going to be doing some heavy snow stuff, you can do it right there. Your 4-wheel drive switch right there. Push this in, go to 4-wheel low, but I've got to be in neutral to get to that spot. But again, nice little spot right there. Turn that. The sonar, I can turn the rear sonar on and off so that if I'm towing, I can turn that on and not have a beep at me every time I back up. Setup, it's going to be a lot of information in there. I can reset things and, of course, some info in there. This does have dual climate control, technically triple climate control, because in the back has their own as well, but you can set it up that way. Heated seats, I like these ones because there's no real on or off. It's just whatever is the most comfortable spot. The hard USB means that I can actually hard port the phone from this one right to the screen, and there's an auxiliary there as well. This is one of my favorite upgrades in the Sequoia, is they've really made this thing a simple unit. I'll turn it on and show you. So first off, you got your map on there. You're gonna have your stereo information. If I have a phone connected, this will be my favorite 4 contacts. But if I click this guy, I can add a phone and just go right into my phone. That simply, I can connect phones to it. So super easy to use. Let's go back home. If I can go to the navigation system, it's as easy as this. I can talk to the voice by hitting this button. Once I've gone through, we've reset this thing. Once I've gone through the voice training or the tutorials, or I just don't care, I can press that button. I won't see this warning screen again.
How may I help you?
Find McDonald's.
Where would you like to find McDonald's? Say something like, along my route. Showing nearby McDonald's. Select the to navigate to this point of interest. Say, go there.
I can actually call them if I'd like.
Call them. Navigating to McDonald's.
So I just press the buttons all the way through, but you can talk your way through that as well. But for the time's sakes, I used it just for the press button. You've also got 3 routes. So if you're in the city and there's multiple places to get to that route, in this particular one there's not, I can click the quickest, shortest, or alternate route, depending on where I want to go. Hit OK.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
So super easy to use. One of the things that I always found frustrating is once you see the golden arches is trying to get rid of the voice, trying to get rid of the thing telling you where to go. So you do have that. I can turn it off right there. I can just click it, or if I hit destination, I can just hit delete destination right there, hit yes, and it's gone. So that's a really super simple system to use. Plus it's got a really wide angle backup camera on there. You can almost see the bumper tip to bumper tip, plus a full wide angle. So really nice. This is gonna line up really well with your bumper. The red line is 6 inches back from your bumper, so it really gives you a nice clean shot of that. So a nice, awesome feature. One thing you'll notice is as I put backup on, I've got the reverse tilt on there. So it's gonna tilt down and give me a little more angle there. Really nice truck. Again, clean car proof other than the one glass where they replaced their glass on the insurance. The Limited is very well equipped. You're going to have your Alpine upgraded stereo, and this thing is in incredible shape for the year and the kilometers on it. Anyways, come down and take a peek at it at Cochrane Toyota.